a new spot. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna keep doing this in my room. I don't know how does it look like I'm looking at you today? Do you feel like I'm looking at you? Let me know. It's like I'm sitting here acting like I could really get an answer, but maybe you should leave a comment and tell me what do y'all see when y'all look at this? Do I need to look at the camera again, or can I just continue looking this way? We went through this yesterday, but whatever. We're not even gonna stress it this time. It's like whatever. So I've been looking for a new apartment. It's like I have this apartment. It's a nice apartment. It's a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Half bath is in my room, but it's just like they some slumlords, man. And every time I get online and start looking for a new crib, it's like it's a whole bunch of scams. Like what is this? All these scams you see, all these beautiful single family homes, and they all just like perfect, and they all in Milwaukee, and they all got all the perfect pictures, and you're like, man, I'm excited. So then you send these messages like, hey, I'm inquiring about the 3 bedroom, and all the responses be the same. It'd be first off, it'd be like 3 paragraphs of response. That's how you know it's a scam. And then they like, yeah, well, me and my wife, we're doing some type of Christian savior mission, and we'll send you the keys to the place if you could just send us the money, send us the rent, send us the deposit. You just go drive by the house and go look at it. But we're out of town, so you have to send us the stuff, and then we can send the keys right to you. Like, come on, fam. Like, first off, you're not gonna scam me. Second off, I got too many kids to be trying to get scammed. I'm not. Like I don't. I have no time to be scammed. Like once upon a time in high school, I got one of those checks, a random check with my name on it, and I gave it to my mom. Like, look, man, I got this. Hey, go cash this. And she went and cashed it, and I started balling off that little check and spending, and then like a week later, it bounced. And she felt like I planned it. I'm like, dog, you know, just like I know I ain't had no job, and this random check just popped up, and I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame me. But I learned about scamming at an early age. Luckily, that didn't happen to my account. It happened to her. Sorry to say, but yeah. And then people don't have time to get scammed. Who got time to lose like $1,800? I don't. I got 3 children. I have no time to be losing that much money. You will not scam me. No. I would also like to thank everybody for supporting me. I'm so excited. I think like I started this public like page on Facebook, and I'm sending all these invites, and that's starting to do well. And I guess I use Facebook to try and do some promotion for everybody to see my page. And I guess the promotion thing is, I don't know if it's working. It's like you see how many people have viewed your ads and stuff. It's like 12,000 people, but I mean, nothing has happened from them viewing it. I mean, it isn't like, oh man, we think we like her, and then we go to our YouTube. No, that has not happened. But I guess it's a slow process. I mean, maybe I just need to take my time to calm down. Just calm down and wait. So, you ever been to work? I don't know what type of work y'all do. But anyway, whatever type of work you do, you ever notice when you working sometimes? Well, like I said, depending on the type of work you do. And it'd be the middle of the shift. Middle of the shift. Whether it's first shift and it's like noon, or it's third shift and it's like 3 a.m. And then your coworkers come back in smelling like cologne or perfume or whatever. You're like, she smelling all fresh for her. Obviously, somebody was in the car smoking weed. Like, there's no other reason to come back into work smelling like, hey, should I be saying this? I don't know. I don't think there's any employers watching this. And usually around those shifts, the employers and the managers, they not checking for you. They sit in their office. They're not trying to be on the production floor. So, doesn't matter. As long as you got your cologne or your perfume on, who cares? What were you telling me? I felt like I smelled like too many chemicals. I feel like I smell bad, so I sprayed on some perfume. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? That'll cause a scene. Don't start trying to ask me a whole bunch of questions why I smell like perfume or things like that. I will cause a scene. Don't start unnecessarily questioning me. I feel like smelling good. I smell weird. I want to smell nice. Is that a problem? Do we need to call somebody? Thank you. So, and then at these jobs, sometimes people do not mind their business. That's how people get messed up. It's like, why does what I do bother what you do? Like, if I take a long break, my break 30 minutes and I take an hour break, what the fuck they have to do with you? Why are you going to telling managers and all this other stuff? Like, why is this affecting you at all, my long break? It's like, well, I work just as hard as her, and she gets to take a break for an hour and woo woo. Like, instead of snitching, how about you just go take an hour break? You know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining about what I'm doing, you can do the exact same thing. It's just that simple. Go take an hour break. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you don't get caught. Maybe you could be like me, but people need to mind their own business. What I'm doing is not affecting your life. If it's not bothering your paycheck, if it's not affecting you in any type of way, why are you worried about it? I just don't understand. Why are you worried about it? It just doesn't concern you. So just stop worrying about other people and worry about yourself. Since I know when I talk about stuff, I just hop from subject to subject. It's like, because when I be thinking about stuff, my brain just be all over the place, and I be thinking about all types of stuff, and it's like, I don't know how to just transition or to make it flow or somehow go from talking about people not minding their business into talking about me and me. You know what? Yeah, and then they don't mind their business and working, and then that takes me back to thinking about meat and being a vegan. I mean, it doesn't blend at all. But these are things that cross my mind. I'd be like, man, if I feel these things, somebody else feel these things. And some people do. I don't know. So I was a vegan. First, I did the Dr. Sabi, the little Afro Bio Mineral diet, and that was cool for a while. That was okay, but that was very, very strict. And I mean, I got used to it. Then we went back to just being vegans. Then we kind of stepped back to being vegetarians. And we broke up, then we both started eating meat. My best friend said that we are super fake. He was like, oh, y'all broke up and then both of y'all went back to eating meat? Like, what type of shit is that? Like, hey, we were heartbroken, I guess, so we decided to go eat some animals. I don't know. But it's like me and him talk about it. It's like we don't really, I don't know. Meat is still super weird. After you did not ate meat and you didn't did your research on it and you know what's all in everything. Like even when I look at when it's cooked, sometimes it just look like little animal bodies looking in sitting in a pot. It's like it'd be like a little curled up little paw and a little baby thigh. You'd be like, oh man, ugh, that's a whole animal right there. That's somebody's whole half a body. It's like, oh gosh. I don't know. This my kids. Oh man. I guess you really need to when you get on that path and you know what you're doing, and you know what's really happening in food. But even being a vegan or vegetarian, it's like plants and stuff are not that healthy. The same way they messing with the meat, they are messing with the vegetables as well. And I mean, you can grow stuff yourself, but who's to say they're not messing with the seeds? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they want us to die and they want us to not be healthy at all and they want to pump chemicals into the meat and into the vegetables, I mean, they're going to do it. If they want to pump chemicals into the air that we breathe, they're going to do it. So a lot of people feel like, well, I'm a vegan and I'm vegetarian, so I'm a lot healthier. Depending on where we get these vegetables and all the stuff that's in the vegetables, I mean, it can be just as bad as eating the meat, really. I mean, we don't know. We don't know how pure any of this stuff is that we're eating. I mean, we're getting it from somebody else. We're not growing it. Like I said, and even if we are growing it, we don't know if these seeds are natural. We don't know. So, yeah, anytime, it's like I could eat meat sometimes, like if it's already cooked. I go to a restaurant, but then sometimes that grosses me out. If it's cut the wrong way, if it looks too much like a muscle, too much like a real animal, like a leg or like a body, it just sometimes I take a bite of meat, and I'm just like, oh, this is not right. And then feel like I'd wasted my money. Meat, I don't know. It's once you know better, you kind of do better. And then when you try to go back to not doing as good as you were doing, it just don't work out because it's like this shit is not. This is not good. This looks gross. I see all these little veins. And then with shrimp, I was thinking about shrimp because me and my kids were watching some little cartoon movie and the little shrimp were swimming. And you can see the little baby shrimp heart beating. So I'm like, do we eat the shrimp heart when we eat the shrimp? Like, is that taken out? Like, I know they supposedly clean the boo boo or whatever, but are we eating the shrimp hearts? Oh man, John, we eating shrimp hearts? See, it just make everything so gross, man. Everything is just so bad. We eat livers and legs and feet and hearts and oh my gosh, it's not good. I think I'll pass on it. So I chose not to have any more children. Like I thought about this later. I had my tubes removed because with my kids' dad, we had 2 high-risk pregnancies with our kids. And then after having my tubes removed, I was thinking like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was his sperm that caused these issues. And it was like, the guy's sperm does matter. And he had a kid with somebody else. And she had issues. It's like, sperm does matter. So You know, a lot of times the female, she think it's her, it's not. It can also be the guy's fault that she is having issues. But anyway, the point is, I was going into my 30s, and first off, I couldn't see having more kids going into my 30s. Like, that's crazy. Just making more newborns. Like, no, 3 kids is enough. We're not going into 4s and 5s. We're fine on that. And I want to deal with no more high risk pregnancies. So I had my tubes removed, not tied, not burned. I had them removed. They put them out just like that. I had them removed. So there are no tubes in there. There are ovaries just in there, free floating, no tubes. But there's still a chance that I can get pregnant. I've read lots of reports that women end up getting pregnant like 7 to 9 years later. Can you imagine me being 37 or 39 and finding out I'm pregnant? And the whole reason I did this was to not get pregnant? That would be crazy. But the main point of this is I had my tubes removed. And I never had cramps. I never had, like, I'd be a chick that had periods and, you know, some chicks get moody. I never had issues. It'd be cool. It would be just like another day. Never had those problems. And now I have the worst cramps in the world. I mean, I have cramps to the point that I will start getting lightheaded and pass out. That I will start throwing up. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell chicks that think about getting their tubes removed, I try to let them know, like, these are things that can happen. Then when you go to the doctor and start complaining about it, the doctor is like, oh yeah, this happens to most women. You know, we've heard this a lot. So why didn't you tell me this before I had the surgery? Why did you not tell me that something like this could happen? That I could be in excruciating pain every period, you know? That makes no sense. And then they're just going to tell you to get on birth control. They're going to offer you birth control to stop the pain. That's all. So it's like, why did I even take my tubes out if I'm going to be on birth control? I just could have been on birth control. I mean, so if you want to take your tubes out, you should probably think about that. And then, like I said, our periods, you know, the whole period is just full of pain, back pain. They almost feel like a miscarriage. I mean, it's horrible. Like, I had to leave work a couple times. And your periods, first off, our periods are not supposed to be as long as they are. Our periods are only supposed to be like a teaspoon of blood. Then when you say this to people, it's like, well, in health class, we learned, of course, that's what we learned at school. But why does everybody just believe everything they teach us at school? Everything they told us is not correct. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to think about it. Eggs are so tiny, microscopic, dude. You think we really need all that blood just to clear the lining to get them eggs away? It's like we're supposed to have like a teaspoon of blood. And the thing is, you have periods to clean out the toxins in your body. So the whole thing, I need people to understand. If there are no toxins in our body, we wouldn't be having these long ass periods because it wouldn't be that much to clean out every month. If we're not even supposed to really have every month, every blue moon, just a little teaspoon. That's it. It's not. We are not supposed to have these periods we have. Now, I mean, there's some people that are vegans and on the Afro-Bio mineral diet, they'll say that they don't really have periods. Those women who stick to like fruits, vegetables, nuts, stuff like that, and not too much. Especially the raw people that just eat raw vegetables and fruit. They're not really experiencing these issues. Their bodies are very pure. And then I see some videos about chicks, you know, this summer, make sure y'all toes and y'all nails and y'all polishes and y'all makeups and stuff match. It's like, dog, do we know that all that stuff really contributes to messing up your pH balance, to more chemicals being sucked into your body and the changes in hormones? Like, I mean, it looked cute. We all like looking cute. We like nice toes and nice nails. I mean, it do look bomb, but at the same time, it is definitely messing up your body. So it's like, a lot of us don't even care. I mean, it's like, what choice you want to make? You want to try and have a healthier body, or do we just want to look cute for everybody? I mean, which one is it? But a good majority of people don't care. They just want to look cute. And so if you want to take your tubes out, or if you have a partner, maybe you should ask him to get a vasectomy. Maybe he should get snipped. But just know, with removing your tubes, they're just going to offer you birth control for the pain, you know, to stop it. And you could still possibly get pregnant. And you may have the worst periods ever from now on after. And then they'll offer to do like a hysterectomy and take your uterus out. So it's like, all right, so I took my tubes out. Now we're finna take my uterus out. So we're just finna take everything that makes me a woman out, correct? That's the mission we're on now. All right, I understand it. And I'm not sure if it's my third shift job now. And it's not even that because my diet is all, I don't eat that much now that my hours are different, but I am gaining weight, but I'm not really gaining weight. It's like I'm gaining a stomach, a little pouch right in the stomach area. And it's like, I'll still weigh maybe like 110. So I'm not understanding why this little pouch with this fat that is accumulating isn't going like to my thighs or back to my breast or anywhere else. I'm not understanding why it just wants to stay right there in the middle and make me be a skinny fat person. That doesn't even make sense. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I would appreciate if my body would get it together. Did you guys see my orange color? My chair. I told you orange is my favorite color. I like orange. And I told you I think orange are just like looking at it. I think, we done messed up the tripod. So now we just gotta hold it since the video is almost over. We're gonna hold it. Jeez. I wish I could set it back up. No, we're just gonna hold it. That's what's gonna happen. But that's all I want to talk about today. Talk about how they trying to scam you while I'm trying to move, and how I got too many kids to be getting scammed. How now I have all this pain from getting my tubes removed from trying not to have kids. Now they want to hit me with the birth control. And the birth control is not natural. I was trying to do the most natural thing, even though removing parts of your body isn't natural, but I was trying to stay as natural as possible. And obviously it didn't work. So it's like I'm dealing with the pain now, but birth control is an option. Then when you get on birth control have different effects. Like I was on the depot before, you get that shot every 3 months. I bled for 3 months straight, so I still was passing out on a whole bunch of random stuff because, I was losing too much blood. I was bleeding every day. And then I had the pill before, and what does the pill do? The pill made my vagina dry. Oh, it does that to numerous women. I don't want to dry vaginas. Then we're out here buying lubricants and all types of stuff. No. And then when you get off the birth control, it still takes a while for your pH balances, hormones, everything to balance back out because you could get stuck like that. Who wants to be stuck like that? Having to use lube forever. Oh my gosh. So just try to be as natural as possible. A lot of people don't care. It's a lot of people that's like, man, I'm just trying to be cute. I just want to be cute. I don't care what you're talking about. I've been all right all these years. Like, oh, well, all right, if that's working for you. Okay. Well, thank y'all for watching. I wish I could have. We rotate. Do I gotta rotate it back? I guess I do have to rotate it back with some landscape view. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm posting this on my page. Make sure you like the page also. Make sure you check me out on Instagram, Francois88, and Facebook, Courtney Francois. Almost everything else is Courtney Francois, just like here on YouTube. Courtney Francois. See you guys later. Bye.